The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
This is Tim Kelly from KICR Indie Country Radio. Along with my Vice President Don Swartz, we invite you to listen to Today's Country with Tim Kelly every Thursday and Friday night live at 7 p.m. Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We play new country's best by indie artists like Randy C. Moore.
Drive off the road, make a little of it in the summer rain. Take another trip to Arizona, watching the sunrise over the mountaintop. When you're in love, it doesn't take a lot, like you was going back to Luke and Bob.
Cassie Joy.
You double-crossed a line, can't read between them. You made me lose my mind. Still trying to get even. We had plans and we had dreams, empty promises I took personally.
And Hurricane Highway.
Don't wanna wake up without you. Don't want any other lips to kiss you, or any other heart to miss you. Don't want nobody else walking down the aisle. Under that veil, I wanna see your smile.
You can listen to the show on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Roger the Wild Child Show.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Hey, y'all, it's time for the Roger the Wild Child Show. Here we go again, another boot-scooting, kicking episode of the Nashville edition of the Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, along with his crazy sidekicks, singer-songwriters Elise Harper and Justin Love, plus party time with moonshine shenanigans. And want to know what's the nitty-gritty from Music City? We got your Nashville music news. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
Roger! It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
Hey guys, how are you doing? It is Roger the Wild Child Show. How's everybody all doing tonight? It is Roger here along with Lee Kelly.
What's up, everyone?
What's up? What's going on, Lee? I mean, Justin is out tonight doing Friendsgiving, and we're waiting for Elise to pop in. So
yeah.
Yes.
It's a great Sunday, man. Be on Roger the Wild Child Show. Come on.
That's right. I was like, hey, come on, Lee. You want to come and join us? I mean, we had Kelly on a few weeks ago back, and I'm like, I can't let Kelly outdo Lee, you know? So I got to give him a chance to, you know, to shine and whatever.
But she looks so much better than me on camera, so
she does. I will say that for sure. Richard Lee chiming in. Hey, what's up, Wild family?
What's up, Richard?
And
Richard
Kelly,
Lee.
of course, is going, woohoo!
The beautiful Kelly Bobo, my wife.
Your wife, yes. She is here. Don Swartz. Hey,
What's up,
Lee,
Don?
how are you, my friend?
Good, brother. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday and enjoying the rest of your day. Hopefully it's warm wherever you're at.
Exactly. It's kind of cold in Ohio, is it?
Oh, it's really cold. It's like 18 degrees.
Oh, I got you beat. We're 30 in Boise, so.
I'd rather be at 30 than 18. Yeah.
Most definitely. Hang on one second, guys. And let's see. So, what's everybody's planning on doing for Thanksgiving? Throw in the chats and let us know what you guys are doing. I think we're just going to kind of keep it simple in my household, you know, just get a turkey and just kind of cook it at home. And we don't have family here in Boise. So, I mean, it's just, you know, we just kind of keep it very simple for us. Gene Mitchell. Hey, Gene, how are you doing? What's
up?
What's the Lee Kelly household going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
Definitely doing Thanksgiving at home. I don't think we're gonna do like a big Thanksgiving. It's just gonna be like the normal fixings and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a good time, you know. Always having the kids and the family that comes over.
Nice, absolutely.
But so what are you guys doing? You said no family?
No family here. So we just kind of keep it simple and quiet for Thanksgiving. We don't do anything, too exciting.
Right.
So, but we're okay with that. I used to, back in the day when I was living in Vegas and I was closer to family, I would like go and. Is that you?
Yeah, there's a car going down the road.
Oh, okay. Your microphone definitely works.
Yeah, it picks up everything.
Yeah, so like I would like order these big tables and everything, and everybody would from Arizona, California, whatever would all come, and we would have friends. We would do Thanksgiving / Friendsgiving. So, and then I was doing Uber over the weekend, and that was a lot that was going on. Was the whole Friendsgiving? Everybody's all going to different friends' house or picking them up, and they got all this food in my car. And I'm like, gosh, you guys are making me all hungry here.
This is the first year that Kelly. I've never been to a Friendsgiving. We got invited this year, so this is the first year we're going to a Friendsgiving. So I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
About it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Kelly says that you guys are going to be working on your theater.
She's down there probably working on it right now. So yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. It's pretty dope. I can't say that I'm not unhappy with it at all. How it's turning out, it's awesome.
Okay, hang on. So Lisa's having problems logging in, so she's messaging me now. So we got a great guest today. We got Gregory Russell. He is the manager and drummer of Brothers Carolina. And let me tell you, I had a chance to listen to some of their music. These guys are going places. These guys are gonna be good. Man. So can't wait.
I love seeing artists and bands just grow.
Right? And the thing is the great thing about our show is that we focus a lot on the independent artists. And I tell people all the time, like I'll drive Uber, like when I'm doing Uber, and I know I talk about that all the time. When I'm driving Uber, I play my playlist of all independent artists, and I get people in my car that go, "Who's that? Is that a new artist?" I'm like, "Oh no, he's been around for a while. He's just independent." Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, man, they sound badass. They're pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, they are. Sometimes they sound better than the mainstream.
When you shock people,
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gene says our Thanksgiving is usually in Kentucky, but I'll drive for food. So she's gonna go on the road. Hey, if food have food, we'll travel. Okay, so that's gonna be Gene. So Gene, you can come to Boise because we're gonna have food at our house. So she's saying that she's having issues. Hang on a second. She's having loading issues. I'm thinking that she's her might be Wi-Fi issue.
Gotta love it. Good old streaming.
So, they call these devices smartphones, and they're the dumbest things ever sometimes. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Sometimes it's user error too. So I mean, I like my dad and a lot of the people that I like, older people that I know, you still use the flip phones. They don't even use the smartphones.
Yeah. She's trying to log in. She may have to reboot her starter. May need to reboot router. So yeah. So I'm sorry, we're live here, and I'm trying to get Elise on board here. So anyways, we will get to Nashville music news when Elise gets here. But in the meantime, let's bring our guest on. All right. And then when Elise gets on here, we can eventually go to Nashville music news and take a quick break. But let's bring on Gregory Russell. Gregory, hey, welcome to the Roger the Wild Child show.
Sir, it's an honor, man. I appreciate you guys inviting me.
Yo.
It's been an honor to have you here.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us tonight, Greg. It was great. It was a pleasure having you on board.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it, man.
I'm just messing with you. What do you got going on for Thanksgiving?
We'll probably make our rounds like usual. Seems like everybody tries to coordinate with everybody else's schedule. If somebody does it for lunch Thursday, we'll have a dinner, and then probably something on Friday and Saturday, but we love leftovers this time of year, that's for sure.
Leftovers are always good. Those are the best.
Yes, sir.
You get the turkey and you put it on the bread the next day with mayo and cheese. Yeah.
That's it, man. Turkey and ham for days. Yes, sir.
So
turkey and ham for days.
Go make that a single next.
Everybody's all saying hi to you. You got Kelly, you got Gene,
Kelly.
you got Don. Yep.
Don.
Absolutely.
Good to hear from you, Don.
So we got Brothers Carolina. They are a band. Where are you guys located out of?
Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Pretty close to the Outer Banks over here.
Okay. And so what brought you guys together as a band?
My guitarist, Gunner, and I, fresh out of high school, kind of started playing together. And we were connected by my cousin. She was our first singer, and then they both went to college, and I started my own business. But here 7 years later, Gunner and I are, back together and making music again with some new faces, and we're just excited for what the future brings, man. We hope to continue to put out good material, and I think that's why we kind of take our time here and don't rush the process. We really just want to stand by everything we do, and hope to gain a lot of fans off of it. But we know that takes time.
So where did you start music personally?
Jazz band. My sophomore year of high school. It's a funny story. I was playing drums on my desk in computer class, just taking pencils and pens and making beats. And the communications teacher called the band director and was like, "Hey, do you need a drummer? This guy's annoying me every day in here." And so he comes in, and me and him are good friends now. But he comes in and he's like, "Hey man, what do you play?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't play anything." And he was like, "You don't play drums?" I said, "Nah, man, I just make beats in here on the desk." And he was like, "Well, let's see what you got." And he took me in there, man, and the sticks felt natural in my hands. So he had me playing jazz for him, and he wanted me to join band. But I'll unfortunately admit I thought band was for geeks back then, man. I wish I would.
And that's what I did too. I was the same thing. I was like, I'm not gonna be on the marching band.
Man, looking at it now, I wish I would have. It definitely would have benefited me, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not a musician. I just talk to musicians. So I guess that's my way of being in the music industry.
Man, we need plenty of people like you. Trust me.
Of course, because, we're giving you guys an outlet to be able to be heard. And so people get recognized. Like, I didn't know about Brothers Carolina until Don Swartz told me. And I was like, all right. And I was listening to music and I'm like, dude, these guys rock.
We appreciate it, man. Don's a great guy. And so is Tim. I had a pleasure with him a couple of weeks ago.
So let me guess. Is your fiance named Megan?
Yes.
Oh, because she's in the chat room right here, and she's like, "That's my fiance."
Hi, honey. She's right downstairs too. I know she hears me.
And apparently, Gina's her mom.
Yep. Hey, Miss A. Glad you guys chimed in.
That's awesome.
And Kevin Knight's chiming in on Facebook. Evening, ladies and gents.
What's up, Kevin? Thanks.
Is that one of your peeps?
Nope, but he is now.
All right.
He's actually the one who shot. He's the videographer for my up and coming video.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome.
Amazing guy.
All right. So anyways, Lisa's still having some issues, guys. I do apologize. Her phone's not working or the internet's not working. I just told her to restart the whole modem. So she's just restarting everything again. So hopefully she can get logged in. So fingers crossed. So you just released a brand new song called "One More Thing."
Yes, back in September, just a little over 2 months ago now. Yep.
And so how's that climbing on the charts right now?
It's doing better than we expected, man. You know, we don't have many expectations going into this. We love what we do, and we hope that other people enjoy it as much as we do. But it's getting really good reaction. I think the song kind of had some spunk to it, and people like
attitude. It's got some attitude, like, you know, because just listening to the song, you broke up with the girl, and then, or I don't know, she left him, or you left her, or whatever, or she left, and then, of course, you have a new girl, and who's hotter. Absolutely. And you have to mention that. You have to mention that this other girl is now hotter.
Of course. I mean, it's like Luke said, and when it rains, it pours. You know, it's the girl calls him once she hears him on the radio, and then she wants to apologize. You know, and that's just how it works. You know, that's relationships, man.
So I want to go ahead and play that song so everybody can be able to hear what we're talking about here. And you can be able to find Brothers Carolina on all music platforms, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your music from, right?
Absolutely. I think it's on about 20-something different stores. Yep, you can find it everywhere.
Heck yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and put this up, guys, and let's go ahead and play this song. I think you guys are going to like it. One More Thing, Brothers Carolina on the Roger the Wild Child Show.
I've got one more thing to say. Coming back round here today. Want the best decision I've made since you left. Now I know you're gone for good. Don't blame you, even though I should. I got one more thing to say before I'm done. 'Cause baby, you had your chance, but your chance is good as gone. You took this old boy's broken heart, put it in a song. So I took that money from the ring I got, sent this record all the way to the top. And if you're thinking about calling, don't even bother. Oh, and my new girl's even hotter. Ain't it funny how life works out? Just last week I was having my doubts if I'd even make rent or pay my bills on time. Now I'm living redneck cloud nine, a big new boat, my own band to shine. I got one more thing to say before I'm done. 'Cause baby, you had your chance, but your chance is good as gone. You took this old boy's broken heart, put it in a song. So I took that money from the ring I got, sent this record all the way to the top. And if you're thinking about calling, don't even bother. Oh, and my new girl's even hotter.
Oh, I like that.
You took all those things for granted when I never let you down. Now I'm singing these songs and making folks grin out here on this town. 'Cause baby, you had your chance, but your chance is good as gone. You took this old boy's broken heart, put it in a song. So I took that money from the ring I got, sent this record all the way to the top. And if you're thinking about calling, don't even bother. Oh, and my new girl's even hotter. I know now you're gone for good, and I blame you just as I should. And I got nothing left to say, but I'm gone.
Oh, Brothers Carolina, and one more thing. Wow.
Heck yeah.
Awesome song,
Appreciate
dude.
it, guys.
Awesome song. Love it. You know.
That's awesome,
Really
man.
appreciate it.
That's awesome.
I know
dude.
that
That was
that
great.
second-
I love it.
I could see your face up there, Lee. That second chorus going into the solo part where the hotter kind of drags out to kind of throw in the guitar solo there. We weren't really sure about if we liked that or not,
Yeah.
and the more we heard it, I'm like, oh yeah, man, it kind of like builds up the hype going to the solo.
Mm-hmm. No, that's
The crescendo, yeah, it's building it up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you do some touring, don't you?
Nothing like region. I mean, nothing nationally. Like, I mean, we play, around here mostly, but and we'll travel wherever's needed. I mean, we've done things in, Virginia, and different parts of Carolina, but all four of us have careers and businesses, and my guitarist just had his second child, so
Oh, nice.
we
Awesome.
don't get to do much of it at a wider platform. But we hope to be able to achieve that in a couple of years moving forward.
Perfect. And then
You
maybe
keep
you'll
making
get
songs
lucky.
like, yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, you're gonna be signed by somebody soon. I mean that song right there. Just like Gene mentioned earlier, that song is fire. So
Thank you, Gene. I appreciate it. Really
no,
do.
absolutely.
Definitely adding it to my playlist, man. Definitely.
Thanks, man.
I already did. I already put it in my Uber. And it's funny, too. I was talking about Uber songs that I play. That was the song that somebody in my car said, who's that? Brothers Carolina? They knew? I'm like, check out my show.
To an extent, yeah, we still are for a lot of folks. It takes a while for a lot of this stuff to get around when you're independent, and I know you guys know that. But we'll have our time. I feel like whenever the time is right, then we'll roll with it and see what happens.
Kevin Knight said that he already added it to his playlist. So
thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, man. Jam.
Yep, great stuff. All right, let's talk about you and Megan. Let's get personal here for a second, Gregory. So how did you meet this bombshell?
Oh, well, it's not a Hollywood movie story or anything, but
we can make it one though.
Well, I mean, we were friends on Snapchat, and I posted about, I guess it was about 5.5 years ago now. I posted a story of a hip hop song, and I'm not really big into hip hop, but I really like this song. And she was like, "Oh man, it's one of my favorites." And that just led to, "Hey, you want to get together and grab some dinner and watch a movie sometime?" And then we became best friends. And I was like, "Well, what better person to be in a relationship with than your best friend?" And that's just where it's been. We get married in March, and we've been together just over 5 years. So it didn't. They appreciate it, man.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, she's great. She's a nurse over here at the hospital, making her way through the ranks as well.
You got a nurse? Wow,
Yep.
you've got it made.
Yes, sir.
A hot girl and a nurse. All right.
I
gotta find me one of those.
They're out there, man. They're out there. Just gotta put in the work, Roger.
I know. So, but so you guys have been together for how long again?
Well, Brothers Carolina started just over 2 years ago. But our original, we were originally a 3-piece. Myself, Gunner, and a buddy named Collin. But Collin actually got engaged to a girl in Florida, so he moved down to Florida. So me and Gunner took about a 5-6 month break. Well, maybe not quite that long, but it was about a 4 or 5 month break. And then we realized that a guy Gunner used to play with, who is now our lead singer, Korey, was
Korey Simmons, right?
Yeah, Korey Simmons. Yep. Well, he was in the Army, and then he got out of the Army and came back home. And I saw some videos of his on Facebook, and I was like, "Damn, this dude can sing, and he's from here. Like, I gotta hit him up."
Right.
And we got together a couple of times, and he was like, "Man." He was like, "As a band, you guys are solid, dude. Like, we're gonna be just fine if y'all want to do this." And of course, we couldn't say no, And at the time, we didn't have a bass player, which now we do, which we found him through another band.
Oh, really?
He was like, hey man, I'm retired Coast Guard. I work at the base, but I'm off at 3:30 every day. I'm willing to play with you guys. And he gelled right in, man. Like it was meant to be. And he's a bit older than us. We're on our late 20s. I think Brian's probably about 44, 45, but I mean, he's got the mountain man beard and the spiky
Love
hair.
that.
I mean, he fits right in, dude. We couldn't ask for a better fit for sure. It's like he was just molded perfectly for us, man. And he's a heck of a guy, great person, hell of a musician as well, but I'm glad Korey was on board with playing, man. He was doing stuff in his bathroom playing acoustic guitar. And I was like, man, if people like you through a cell phone with an acoustic guitar, they're going to like you when you go in the studio, without a doubt.
Absolutely. I do have a video of you guys performing here that I want to go ahead and play for you guys real quick. Let me go ahead and add it to the screen. And here we go.
Sing it. Long dead guys cold beer never broke my heart. Like diamond rings, football team, the tournaments for your heart. Like neon dream, it's on me like ordinary guitar. Long dead guys cold beer never broke my heart.
Look at you on the drums.
That's all I know how to do, man.
Like a neon dream, just on me like long dead guys don't fear and blow my heart.
Wow, you guys play real well.
But I got one hand scribbling down on a cold one. Woo! Long neck eyes, cold beer, never broke my heart. Like diamond rings, football team, torn this for your heart.
Sound really good.
Long neck eyes, cold beer, never broke my heart. Never broke my heart. Thank you guys.
Wow, awesome, dude. That was where was that done at?
Oh, that was a brewery right here in town called Seven Sounds. That was actually our third gig with Korey as our lead singer. That was back this August. That was the third time we ever played out live.
Yeah. Kelly says that that you love doing that song. Lee.
Oh yeah, I love doing that song, man. That song is probably top 5 when I play out.
It rips, man. It rips. It's full of energy, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And that was a good crowd you
is.
had there as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. I'm actually going to be, booking us there again for this upcoming year. The folks there at Seven Sounds have already reached out to us. But they said, if I remember correctly, man, they came up to us at the end of the night, was like, man, that's probably the second largest crowd we've had since we've been here. And it was our first time ever playing there. But, when you're from, an area like this and you don't play a lot, I think it just inspires people to remember when you do play. So then they'll go out and see you, like, hey, we don't get to see them, but, a few times a year around here, maybe. So
Yeah.
let's make a plan to go see him. Let's find a babysitter, whatever have you. Or in this case, one of my best friends is literally standing in the corner with her 2 little girls, and they're jamming out with us. They're like, we don't want to stay
Perfect.
home. We want to go watch,
Right? Yeah.
And we appreciate the heck out of stuff like that, man. But we can't wait to do it more. We're blessed to have the turnouts we've had at the events we've had. We actually were trying to open for Drew Green last weekend right up the road here. But the schedules were a little conflicting. We couldn't make it work. But we're hopeful to get in that loop up here. We have a bar right up the road in Virginia called Eagle's Nest. And they had Cameron Marlowe this month. They had Drew Green. I think oh man, what's his name? Oh gosh. I think Parker McCullum's coming there next year. I'm gonna keep reaching out to them, the booking agent there, and just say, hey, we're good for that date. If you consider us, we'd be, ever so grateful and gracious, and just see what happens. And
yeah,
I think the time will come. We just got to make the schedule work. That's
for
really
sure.
all.
Well, when you come to Boise, Idaho, let me know. We got some venues here that would love to have you.
Man, that's a hike, but we'll definitely have to get out there someday. I definitely have the West Coast on my bucket list.
All right,
with music or whatever it may end up being, but we'll definitely have to keep you in the loop for sure.
Awesome. All right, Gregory Russell, had a great time having you on. Love your music. Keep it up, Brothers Carolina. You guys rock it, man.
Appreciate it, man. Really do.
Yes.
Can't wait for the next time. And I would say to anyone who's recently just founded us or following us in the spring, I think we're going to have another single, possibly with the music video coming out. Or maybe just something in the studio. Might surprise everybody, and just go into the studio and do something, whether it be a cover or a remake or something. But just stay tuned. We're gonna be back to work soon.
Awesome. We can't wait.
Yeah.
And I'm
Appreciate
following
it,
you,
Don.
so I've already subscribed. So on all your channels.
Thank you guys,
so
man. Really appreciate it. Y'all have a great holiday.
Yeah, everybody.
You too.
Thanks, man. You guys, y'all be safe out there. All right. Appreciate it.
All right, Gregory Russell.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. All right, Gregory Russell, Brothers Carolina. You can check them out on all platforms and check out their music. Oh my gosh. So I love that song. That song, One More Thing. Heard it for the first time, saw they just released it. I'm like, all right, I'm interviewing him and let me check out his music. I'm like blown away. I'm like, this song should be on the radio.
That song, man, that's the first time I've heard it. And when you played it, I was like listening to it. I'm like, all right. They got it, man. They got it. Yeah,
they do.
It's awesome, man. Heck yeah. Everybody needs to go check their stuff out, man. They have YouTube, I assume, and all that.
They got YouTube. Their music's on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and everywhere else. Yeah, you definitely want to go check those out.
Everybody go check them out.
Yes. So December 18th, we're going to be having a special show. It's going to be our 3-hour country music show. It's our country Christmas. So yes, country Christmas. Yeah. So it's it's going to be our holiday extravaganza, 3-hour holiday extravaganza. I did it last year with the Roger the Wild Child show. We were doing the celebrities, and then beginning of this year, we started doing the Nashville show. So we're going to bring a lot of the old guests, invite them all back to sing their favorite holiday favorites. So you want to check it out. December 18th, we're doing a 3-hour show. Lee, will you sing us a Christmas song for us that night?
I will so sing you a Christmas song.
Maybe you and Kelly could sing one together.
I think she would be for it. Yeah. Well, I think we could make it happen.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe somebody else sing Christmas Shoes, maybe? We'll see.
Christmas Shoes?
So Gene wants to know who. Well, Gene, we have not rolled out the guest list yet, but it is being developed. We're, in the process of booking our talent. So my goal is to have 15 singer-songwriters, musicians, artists come in and fill up the 3 hours. So they'll each get like a 10-minute time block, come in, talk, let us know what they're doing, and let them play their favorite holiday songs for us. So it's going to be a great show. I'm really excited about it. It blew up last year, the show. People kept watching it, loved the show. This year, it's going to be more music intensity. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And that'll take us out to the new year. So that'll be our last episode for 2022. And then we'll ring into 2023 with brand new episodes and maybe some brand new content for this show. So things will be developing. So, keep watching and stay tuned. So that's right, Don Swartz. It's going to be a great show. Him and I are working on, and I will mention, Heath Wright of Ricochet has already agreed to come on December 18th. He has confirmed that he will come and join us for the holiday show. He actually confirmed with me on this Friday night. Friday night. Yep. So,
man, I can't wait to see who you're going to have like as a total show. Like when we hear about new guests and we see that you guys post, what you're posting and everything, I get stoked because I'm like, I've never heard these people. And then I'm like, I get to hear them for the first time. And I'm like, heck yeah. Now I'm going to go follow them and listen to their stuff and download and whatever else. So, I mean, it's exciting.
And that's what I love about doing this show. And honestly, I enjoy the Nashville show over the Hollywood show. Don't tell Darren that. No, I actually really do. So, and I love the Hollywood show. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not knocking the Hollywood show, but I really get pumped up with doing this show because I love the music. I love, the music, the content, the chemistry of all of us hosts. Yep. It's just, it's a great, it's a great show. And every week there's a new artist that nobody's heard of before. And that's why we use this show to bring it to everybody's attention. And so that's why this is kind of that's why this show is so much fun because, I could do a show like I've always said before, I could have a show where, I do have maybe Shania Twain on or Kelsey Ballerini, but that would be awesome. But I enjoy the independent country artists.
I tell you what, man, I'm an independent artist. So, as an independent artist, we don't get the same, platform status as all those national acts.
Right.
So you're, having, shows like you got, how you have your show is an extremely huge opportunity for us to be able to, take our, music to another platform and, introduce it to other people. So it's great, man. So thank you.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, definitely would love to see you and Kelly come and sing a duet together for Christmas, for our Christmas show. That would be a lot of fun. And, and like Don says, independent artists are where it's at, brother. So, so just to bring, and that's why I want to tie all this stuff back because these independent artists have some great country songs. Like Justin's getting ready to come out with a brand new country single,
really?
Which I cannot wait for him to release that.
That's gonna be dope. Is he like traditional? I listened to one of his songs and it was like kind of reminding me of like a cross traditional country style. Is he kind of like sticking with that or?
I'm just gonna keep everybody in suspense. It's a great song. It's an original, and it's Justin. So if you know Justin Love, come on, you can't. You're not gonna get disappointed with it with the song.
Heck yeah,
so, yeah.
So if you guys don't follow Justin, go follow him now. Justin Love. Yep, he'll be back next week. He's just got some Friendsgiving going on. So trying to get everybody all scheduled. And then, Callum has been so busy with work and baby Daisy has got a lot of stuff going on. So, this time of the year is just hard. So I've been bringing you in, I've been bringing Kelly, your beautiful wife in, she's sexy.
Oh yeah. And so, it's nice. I have people to come and help fill in as guest co-hosts, and the thing is that Justin, at least they do tour, they still play. And sometimes they may not make it for the show because they have their own music show booked for that on Sunday nights sometimes. So that's going to happen. So I've got a pool of people. So I just hit up Lee this morning. I'm like, Lee, come join me. Well, it would have been, I'm glad you did because apparently Elise couldn't get connected to the show to be on here. And so I would have been doing the interview by myself. So,
hey man, a pleasure, buddy. Thank you for the invite.
No, I'm glad you stopped by.
Heck yeah. But no, awesome. the Gregory, I mean, he's like really down to earth, man. I love his energy that he was bringing on the show too.
And he's a young kid, and he's on a rise.
Very humble too. I love that.
Yes.
Love
You know, he knows it. And for as young as he is, he knows his roots and he knows where he came from, you know? And so, you know, and that's what I find a lot with these independent artists is that, you know, it's like you would think, oh my gosh, I make so much money with all this music. You guys don't.
No.
You guys, you know, you guys have full-time jobs and you're trying to produce music and, you know, and you got money going out, you know, just for your own songs, you know.
I'm fortunate now, you know, I mean, I invested into a studio, you know, a home recording studio.
Right.
So, a lot of independent artists don't have that opportunity. So they're going out hitting these honky tonks and, you know, setting up tip jars and, you know, and whatnot, trying to be able to get that money together to go and actually record, you know, a single or a you know, EP or whatever. And it's hard, man. It's not easy. People don't.
I know.
Some people understand, but some people don't. But this money that we put in for these songs that you guys listen to, that's hard earned money. I mean,
it really is. So it really is. You know, and the thing is, you guys write your own music, produce your own music, and you know, and then you get it up on the platforms, you know, and I said it over again, like, you know, these Main Street artists, people are already writing songs for them, you know, and they're just singing them, you know, and so, you know, so a lot of them, you know, do not write their own stuff, you know, and it's become more of a business, you know, for them, you know, as opposed to just sitting back and just what you guys do is write the music and just sing it from your heart. And that's what you guys do. And so that's why I enjoy the independent country artists. And before doing this show, the beginning of this year, you know, I didn't really know about country music independent artists. You know, because where do people find them?
You don't, and that's the thing. Like all these platforms, you know what I mean? Like the mainstream platforms, they don't push our music, the independent music, like they do the mainstream. You know what I mean? They rather, you know, you pay so much money for promotions, you know, through the mainstream that, you know, you get those you know, ratings and that exposure. We don't get that. You know what I mean? So if we're so thankful, like when I get a new subscriber, I'm like, woo, you know, I'm like, heck yeah, man.
You guys, what you're doing is you use Instagram, you use Facebook, Twitter, and you use all your social media to build people to follow you. And then you put your music out on social media and tell them to go to your Spotify channel and pre-save this because it's going to be released on Friday, you know, and it's just a lot of work that you do, you know, and you probably don't have your own social media manager. So you're doing it all yourself.
All we do it all of ourselves, you know what I mean? And, you know, have a band. If you have a band, you know, it's kind of nice because, you know, if you have a 5-piece, you have those other, you know, individuals that can help with, you know,
you do this, you do that, exactly. You cover this, me, and then you're like Lee Kelly here is doing everything all himself, you know?
Yeah. Well, Kelly helps me out a lot.
Yeah, Kelly does.
I mean,
he's got a video camera. He's like, you know, playing music. He's doing everything. He's like, you know, subscribe to me. He's on Twitter right now doing a tweet as he's singing a song.
Angles, baby. It's all about angles too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, definitely. So Lee, I do appreciate you joining me. I do definitely want to thank Gregory Russell for joining us, representing Brothers Carolina. We will be back after Thanksgiving on December 4th. Yeah, I believe that's right. Yeah, December 4th with a brand new Nashville show. And then Hollywood will be back beginning of December as well. So Lee, thanks again, brother, as always.
Hey, thank you for having me, man.
All right. And then next time, Justin and Elise hopefully will be back, and we'll be wrapping up Monarch as well too. So we'll get that.
Still haven't watched it.
Wow. So that's what you're going to do for Thanksgiving is you're going to binge Monarch.
Binge Monarch. Okay. The Monarch. Remember what Kelly said? The Monarch.
Yeah, the Monarch. Yeah.
That was great. No, thank you for having me, everybody. Have a blessed, amazing, you know, holidays coming up, and you know, let's see what 2023 brings for all of us independents.
Yep. All right, guys. Take care. You guys have a great Thanksgiving.